OMG. Hello, hello, hello. I got some light going on. Awesome. Hi, lovelies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Had to get things set up on the computer. So while everyone's coming in, just take your time, bring your journals in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'll wait a few minutes. Happy Astara, the beginning energy of spring. Can you believe it already? Dang. Where'd the time go? I'm amazed it's back on a Saturday again. I can't keep up. I'm starting to have day amnesia. day amnesia. What's today? Does anybody know? Let me ask Google. What's today? It's just craziness. Yes, I am putting in my stones because energy was off the hook yesterday. That came out. I don't know why that came out. Okay. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to wait a few more minutes and then we'll get started. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Be So Light. My name is Felicia, Priestess Michaela, Liana, all my medicine names. How's everyone doing? So come on in, get your pens ready. You don't want to miss this. You can come on later on today and do this. Please do, so you are interlocking that frequency in with your intentions. This is going to be worth it. Get your water, get your tea, get your coffee, get whatever you need to be, grab it. Come on in. And let me know if you can hear me. Let me turn it up. We're going to start off with our centering and grounding, and then our messages of the day. And then we're going to jump right into it. And guess what? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. I got, you know how this whole thing started? Hey, darling, hey. Oh, you know what? I was going through it last night. I was in the battle last night. I was fighting last night and woke up at 3:35 after the fight was over, and then tried to go back to sleep, went back to sleep, and ended up back in the fight again. I was down in the trenches fighting these huge dark beings. I just call them lizards. They're soulless lizard beings. Down in these tunnels, I was fighting. And man, the timelines are getting closer together because usually there's a lag, like maybe 8 to 12 hours lag before I start to sense something coming up on the next wave of energy, I'll see it pop up somewhere on this timeline, and then it jogs my memory of where I was. But this was different. I was fighting this thing. I can't, like I said, if I was to tell you what I see in the other dimensions when I'm not in my body at night and I'm out fighting, I'm doing my warrior shit, kicking ass. This was on me, and I was fighting him. And literally when this thing punched me in the face, I literally felt my face, my head turn like this in the bed, in the pillow, like, And I even went, I go, what? I said, the timelines are too close. And I went back in and punched him again. And then I brought out my light and went out, and I was chasing it down the tunnel. And I said, yeah, I am a force to be reckoned with. Don't mess with people I love. Don't mess with children. And if you are not of a sovereign being, get the hell off this planet, because we don't want you here. You've done enough damage. Get off this planet. All right, that's my spiel for tomorrow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So let's dive in. Those of you that were here last Saturday when we did our wonderful abundance, let me tell you, if I'm hoping, please share with me. I don't want to look like I'm flying off my little braids and antennas. Please share with me in the box that you are seeing results from last week's writing that we did. You should be experiencing something wonderful. Something wonderful should have transpired. Something should have came in. Something you weren't expecting. Something just right on the money should have just came right in. And I got to give a shout out to Christy Lee, Ms. Lady Lee. She's a wonderful makeup artist. Yes. And I've had some a wonderful session time with her last year, learning how to put my makeup on age appropriately, because I'm 55. So, you get your glam on. So please, please, please. She's also the wonderful designer of House of Pretty and the House of Pretty products. So please take a look at the products and go over and visit her website. And Pretty is spelled Priti. Yes. Beautiful. So she is wonderful. So I have to give a shout out to her because she just complimented me on my makeup because of the fact that I had my makeup work with her. And I said, I gotta get styled up today. Today is the first day of spring equinox. It is the beginning. The portal is open today. So we are in this wonderful energy, portal energy. So it is a wonderful portal. And this is what we're going to be anchoring in. So today we're moving into the heart energy. We're moving into the yellow overtone warrior, the flowering. Okay, the equinox started actually at 2:37 this morning. So the flowering. So the overtone, I'm going to decode this. So whenever we have a marking like this, that's a portal. It is called the Galactic Activation Portal. Okay, so the Galactic Activation Portals this is a time of gateway, of expansion of consciousness, of amplification. So this is all about how energy flows, information exchange. It's all about the reflections of patterns of our DNA and how we are creating, how we're bringing in activations. It's also a time to level up for your own DNA activations. So a lot of that, you might be feeling some chills down the spine. You might be feeling a little bit of lightheadedness today, and then surges of energy, and then back into some quiet time, and then taking a bath later on tonight. You might feel a lot of different things. So the symbol is the one with the question mark, which is obviously yellow warrior. It's the questions and the fearlessness. That's how I felt. Fearlessness. So today is all about being fearless. You're not holding this fear in. You're not moving into a place of limitation. You are all about whatever it is that you're desiring. You're stepping into it. You're claiming it as yours. That's it. There is no sitting off to the sideline and being fearful. I'm going to say this with a lot of love. Please stop inviting these friends. Are you ready? Stop inviting fear into your house to sit at the table. Stop inviting the friend of fears called anxiety to come and sit at the table. And stop inviting anxiety's friend called depression to come and sit at the table. And stop inviting depression's friend called oppression to come in and sit at your table. Okay? Stop inviting them in. And the reason why I'm saying this, it's really easy to get caught up in old patterns of thinking and energy and start pulling that energy in. And next thing you know, you're down that line. Next thing you know, you're in 3. Bye-bye 5. You're in 3. So stop bringing that energy and sitting it at the table and giving it champagne and caviar. Please stop doing that. Please. Okay? So here's the thing with today. Oh, I almost forgot. How could I forget this? Last night, before I had to go into battle and kick some serious, ugly xenomorphs butts. I like saying xenomorphs because Alien, the movie Alien, how Alien comes out, how elongated his head is, and that thing comes out and does that. That looks better than the things that I see in the tunnel and I'd be fighting. That alien thing makes these things look like, I don't know, that words can't describe. Okay. So last night I got a very interesting thing for the weight loss. Okay. Now, as we get older, we have problems with our weight loss. We struggle a little bit more. You can work out, you can do as much as you want, change your food, whatever, and it's still this struggle because it's an energetic cellular memory locked into a timeline of when I don't feel safe, when I feel like I'm losing control, your body goes back to a safe weight to make itself feel safe. Follow what I'm saying? Guess what? 465. Frequency for losing weight. Okay? 465. The color. Are you ready to lose that weight? Is a beautiful purple violet color. The violet is the vibration frequency that the cellular body responds to losing weight. Now you can accelerate it, you can move through it, but guess what? Taking in the water, drinking in it, in your water, hydrating, and putting the frequency on your water starts to talk to the cells. But guess what? You have to go back. This is where it gets good. And this is going to be a part of the Spiral Light Wellness Program. You have to go back to the timeline. Go back to the timeline. There's 2 of them you're going to use. You're going to go back to the timeline when you first started having the weight gain, when it first started coming on. Start to clear that out. What emotions started triggering that? Then you're going to go back to the timeline where you had your best weight. Okay. And that timeline energy is where you pull in the reset button to tell the body reset to this ideal weight. Okay. Manifestation, reset back to this ideal weight. I started it last night and I said, okay, I'm going to try this. And I already noticed like just lymph was different. My body was responding different lymph wise. And I said, oh yeah, I'm going to tear this up. It is on. It's about to get seriously on. It's reset time. Bling, bling. Here we go. So if you are interested in that and you would like to go through the journey of shifting and learning how to master that, and we can do this journey together, I will be doing a post and putting that together and having it available for everyone to come and join in for those that are interested in that. Because it's all about the mindset. It's all about breaking patterns. It's all about cellular talk. It's all about body talking to those cells and resetting it. And then your body will follow suit. It's all about nourishing the thyroid, lowering the cortisol levels, knowing what those frequency codes are to go into that. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. So last week, we talked and wrote about our abundance. And you had a perfect opportunity to write all your abundance in. Okay? And your abundance should look something like this. It had the 4 different colors. So take the time to kind of look through, if you haven't already, and pick and choose what's really standing out as far as what do you really want to create in your life at this time, okay? And how do you want to put the final part of that into your portal of right now, okay? So while you're thinking of that, just close your eyes. Let's bring in some beautiful, divine, sacred energy so that this work that we anchor in is in for the highest good and the highest good of all. Close your eyes, just bring in that beautiful light all around you, that diamond white light. Bring in all of your beautiful divine spirit guides that are working with you. Call in also your animal guides that are working with you. And let's just bring in this beautiful sacred space of east and south and west and north, as above, so below. Bring in that beautiful divine expansion of energy. Allow the heart to open and expanding in all the 4 directions. Breathing in that beautiful light. Inhale in. Exhale it out. Inhale in. Exhale it out. Inhale in. Exhale it out. And inhale in. And exhale it out. And just breathe. Allow that energy to flow. And allow the beautiful diamond white light to be right above the head, right above that soul star, coming straight down the soul star, down through the crown, down through the 3rd eye, down into the throat, down into the high heart, into the heart itself, down into solar plexus, down into sacral, and down into the root. Let it all flow straight down into your earth star, moving down into Mother Earth of the essence, and allow that energy to come back up and up into the cosmos of the heavens. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. All right. So let's get started. And go ahead and date this for 320. Normally we have solstice on 321, so it's a day early. I found that kind of interesting. So 3/20/21. So now I want you to just think about taking your abundance and moving that energy into that creative force of today. I just look at the factors of today's a portal day. What is it that you truly desire? You're not going to want for it. You're not going to hope for it. You're not going to wish for it. You already have it. You are aligning yourself with it. You're asking for it. You're taking action. And then after the action, you are going to allow it to be received. You're going to allow yourself to receive it. So take a breath and start off with I am abundantly flowing with inspiration, energy of creativity. I am perfectly aligned with my true purpose. My soul divine purpose is wonderful. It keeps me inspired, motivated, full of joy, prosperous, wealthy, and healthy. Okay? So now you've written that out. So now take a moment. What else do you want to add into that? What else are you calling in? So what else are you desiring to call in? Remember, you're not wanting for anything. You're not hoping for anything. You're not thinking or wishing it in. You are connecting with the timeline and you're creating it and you're putting it out there. So now, write out exactly what it is you're looking for. This is just the energy tag into what it is. Once you write this out, and the reason why I personally will not be speaking out what I'm writing out is because this is that time when you write something out, you're thinking of it, and you're not sharing it with others. You're keeping it kind of quiet to yourself. It's between you and the cosmos. Okay? Because it's like this. If you go out and you share it with a lot of people, what you're manifesting, you're going to run up against people who might not be for you to have that. They might be the ones that sit back and say, oh, well, you don't want to do that, or why do you want to do that? Why do you want to go there? Why do you want to do it like that? Or why do you want to create that? It'll be that energy of their thoughts. Now, remember, everything's on a conscious level. So it'll be the energy of that thought that will come in and start chipping away at what you're creating. So this is why after you write, I am abundantly flowing with inspiration, energy of creativity. Okay? I am perfectly aligned with my true purpose, my soul divine purpose. It's wonderful. It keeps me inspired. It's motivated. It's full of joy. It's prosperous. It's wealthy. And it's healthy. Boom. Now you write in. This energy flows into the creativity of what are you creating? Are you creating a new home? Are you creating a new project? Are you creating a new relationship? Are you creating new products? Are you creating, what are you creating that you're putting that energy into? What do you want to bring from this portal time that we're in? We're sitting in this portal. What is it that you want to bring from this portal of this wonderful energy we're in and have it imprint back into your reality of you? Okay, so take the moment and just write it into that. What is it that you are flowing in that abundance of? And you want it to imprint and bring it into your reality. So, say for instance, you're tired of that job. I'm going to use this one. You're tired of that job that's bringing you down. And you really want to step out and do what calls to your soul, what you really want to do. So if you're tired of the job, then you have to see yourself doing your soul purpose. You have to see yourself moving into that alignment. Okay, makes sense. So you have to already be that. You have to already know that. That's how you align with it. So it comes to you. And please, please, after you put it into writing, after you think, after you connect with it, after you feel it, after you breathe it in, do not, and this is where everybody does this to themselves, do not go back and, oh, it probably won't happen. Oh, I got to save up more time for this. Where am I going to get the money to make that happen? I can't just stop just now. I got bills to pay. Do not go into that territory, because as soon as you do, you're undoing what you're putting into your creativity, what you're manifesting, what you're putting your focus on. You're undoing it. So the negative thought process has to stop. It has to stop. Okay, so take a moment and write out right now, what is it that you truly desire to have? And just right in this moment, I want you to just visualize being in this portal, being out in the stars in the cosmos. You're in all this wonderful energy, and you are really in the flow. Okay, you're in the flow. Just imagine that. So think about it. Write it out. It starts with the creative words, I am now creating, fill in the blanks. Excuse me. Now, make sure you include right in, you want to be in the fifth dimensional energy. Okay? You don't you desire to have your energy connect to the fifth dimension, not being in 3D. Okay? So if you desire to have like a twin flame partner, you want to call in your divine soul twin flame partner, not a soulmate. Soulmates are always about lessons you have to learn. It really is. So you desire to be with your twin soulmate. That is a divine sacred partner. I like saying, I desire to be with my divine sacred partner. He's my warrior. Okay? Divine sacred partner. When you call that in, tie it into they are healthy, they are inspired, they are aligned, they are awake. Okay? Okay, got it? Now, anything else you want to add to that? Add that in there and just write it out. Okay, so now you have that linked in. So now take a read and look at what you've written and just silently to the self, read it into the space. And then I want you to close your eyes after you've read it. And then we're going to start pulling it in and imprinting it. Now, if you need a few more minutes to finish writing out something, please do take this time to finish writing it out before we start to pull in the cosmic imprint of that energy into your etheric self, into your subtle body self. Okay. Okay. Now, take the moment and start seeing yourself expanding this portal of light all around you. Okay, you're inside this portal. The portal that was just set, you're inside of it. Okay, you already called in your divine beings. They need to be a benevolent light beings. If they're not, please fire them. If they're malevolent, you don't need malevolent beings around you. Only the highest divine frequency is what you desire to have around you. Okay? Breathe that in. And the reason why we're just pulsating this energy around us is just bringing in that frequency. Just breathe. Just pulsating it. You're going to start feeling it. And the color we're using is a beautiful purple. And a beautiful diamond white light. Just breathe it in. You're putting in that beautiful life force into that portal. Breathe it in. Keep expanding it. You're in the center of it. Now, pull it into you. Just start pulling in the thoughts of what you just created. And you are silently to the self saying, I am imprinting this beautiful energy into my reality, into my higher self, my super subconscious mind. I am aligning with it. I am perfectly aligned with it. And so the flow is this, the receiving, the receiving, the receiving, weaving, receive, weaving, receiving it into the self. And we're focusing in right here at the high heart, breathing it in, imprinting it in, pulling it in. Now taking the fingers, pulling it in. Feel the difference? Breathe it in. And this is your connection to source. This is your connection to creational source. Everything that you desire comes from that source, that knowingness, that divineness, that higher self. Breathing it in. Breathe. Sometimes your body might make this wave motion. You might go side to side, move according to what feels great to you, what feels aligned. And always, always remember you are taking aligned action, what calls to your soul, breathing it in. You are perfectly aligned with what you desire. Last one, pull in fast. Breathe it in. Pull it in. Bring it to heart. Feel that energy. Feel the wave as it activates within you. And it might speed up, and as soon as it does, it's just anchoring in. I am a creator. I am divine. I am aligned. Activate, accelerate, amplify. And now spiral light is going to come in with beautiful silver light, anchoring in higher frequency codes right about now. You're going to feel this. And that silver light is just bringing in that iridescence of newness and connection, anchoring it in. Breathe in, deep, 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 taking a deep, deep, deep breath. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Deep, 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 deep breath in. Breathe it in. Hold it. Exhale out. Last one. Deep, 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 deep. Exhale out. Feel the joy. Feel the happiness behind it. Feel the freedom. Feel that love. Feel that compassion. Feel right now in this moment that alignment. You are creating this. You are changing your current situation right now. You have the power to do this. You expect the best and nothing less. You receive it. You allow it to flow. You're receiving and allowing. Feel that activation coming in. Inhale deep once again. Deep, 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 deep. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Exhale out. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and release. Did you feel that? Come on. What do? I know you felt that. Do you feel the chills traveling up and down your spine? All kind of deliciousness of divine. Yes. Woo, feel that high. Loving it. I'll be buzzing like this pretty much all day. Feel sorry for my friends. Gee, maybe I need to have a matcha. I think I will. So, you can deepen this practice. You can go deeper with it. It is all about connection. And in a newer way of moving your alignment and your awareness to that space and being in that space and allowing yourself to connect to it. And remember, the things you truly desire, you keep it to yourself. You don't share it with everybody else. All right? So let's go into what the energy is looking like today. I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to come into your sacred space and sit with your soul to soul and to help inspire you, to help initiate that energy within you. I have just been on this excited energy with Spiral Light and the wellness program. And I'm so grateful that it is speaking to people's souls. It is really allowing them to move through energy that has caused them to feel so trapped. So I'm just on cloud 9. So let's find out, what are we being a rebel about? What's some of the energy that you need to just kind of move through today? Staying in that higher frequency. All right. I love this. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Look at this. Look at this, lovelies. Number 34. That's a 7. In the world, not of the world. Yes. I love this. Look at the beauty of that. This is the abundance of the fish, the koi. She's free. She's swimming in the water. She's lifting up in the beauty of herself. She's allowing herself to just be in her divineness and celebrating that. It's such a beautiful picture. And it's all about be not of the world, don't be in it. Don't get caught up in all the chaos and the shenanigans and the illusions. Do not get caught up in the fear factors. All right? Come on now. Come on. Don't get caught up in the fear factors. Please don't. Don't get caught up in that. You don't need to get caught up in that. All right. So in the crystal of the day, I think I'll pull one from the native. Let's do that. And then I'll pull one from here. Send you on your way with that. That's the message. So let's look at the native. That's that newer set. I gotta stop buying. I can open up my own card store. My friends tell me, I'm scared to buy any cards for you because I don't know what you have. You have so many. I say, yes, I do. I collect them. I collect them for color, frequency, the artwork, storyline. Message of the day on this beautiful spring equinox. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, shucka, shucka, shucka now. Look up, look up, look up, look up. Number 27, a 9, goddess butterfly. Now, you know what the butterfly is all about. Transformation, baby. So, it's that transformation. And look at that. That is just awesome. We got those 2 pyramids in there. Pyramids, amplify, change. We got the beautiful colors. We got the butterflies. Pay attention to the butterflies to come flying around you today. All right? That transformation. How I love it. Okay, and then the crystals. You might find yourself buying crystals today. I'm actually going to try to behave myself and not buy any crystals. Maybe. If I don't get in the car and drive around, I'll be fine. It's when I get into Mystic Night and we start cruising around, and Mystic Night and I start saying, where do we want to go today? Mystic Night and I don't know, Mystic Night has a mind of its own. Mystic Night likes to take me on journeys and travels. Yeah, that's it. Mystic Night likes to just, I don't know, Mystic Night shows up voluntarily in front of a crystal store. I don't even know how I got there. Mystic just said, I think you need to get yourself a beautiful crystal, priestess. I think you're right, Mystic. Thank you. What? It's called a soul alignment. I only do what makes me happy. It makes me feel good. Why not? All right. Here we go. I don't like that card. I don't want to use discernment. Give me a better card. I'll read you. Let's tap into something better. Okay. If I get the card again, we're in trouble. Another 7, 52. Goddess Durga. We're going to do hematite. Oh, I like that. Spear of the Guru Mother. Code number 888. Here it is. The Spear of the Guru Mother. We've had this one before. This one's showing up today. Look at that. It's pretty. This is the yantra, which is used a lot of times for feng shui and prosperity corners. So this is a really neat one to work with. Okay. All right, lovelies. If you're interested in a wellness program of Spiral Light, please allow yourself to go and email me at my email. Okay. And allow yourself to just email me there if you're interested in that. Keep your thoughts clear. And I'm going to leave you with this and then add on a challenge. No complaining until we get to the full moon. Okay, so the full moon is going to be on Sunday next week. I'll be coming on Saturday because we're going to keep it even, Steven, coming on Saturday. And prepping the energy so that it's already there in that full moon energy. So we're amplifying it up. So now today it's just an extra layer of concentrating, imprinting, and now amplifying it up with that full moon. Here's the deal. No complaining today. No complaining tomorrow. No complaining Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, gee, wow. How many days is that? And the reason why I say this is we already know our situation. We already know what's going on. And anything that's currently going on in your life right now, I need you to stop complaining. Because when you're complaining, you keep the frequency of the current event around you. Let me say that again. When you are complaining, you keep the current event of what is flowing around you activated. So as soon as you catch yourself complaining about something, I need you to step out of it and say, oh, wait a minute. Let me delete that thought. Same as if you go into a judgment rage on somebody. Don't do that. Stay out of that. Just stay out of it. Don't go there. Just don't do it. Okay? So move out of that energy. Okay? So I hope, no, I don't. I know this is helpful for you. I know you are today taking aligned action. You're taking aligned action to create what you truly desire. You're aligning yourself with that energy. This is a whole new ball field of whatever it is that you desire to have. Stay out of 3, move towards 5. 3 is all fear factor, old pattern, repeat. Some people just like to stay in stuff like that. Some people like to live like that because it gives them, they get something out of it. If you get something out of that same pattern, you keep running. What is it? How is it feeding you? How is it taking care of you? Is it giving to you or taking away from you? Yeah. What do? All right, lovelies. Enjoy spring day. Wrap yourself up. Go out and get fresh air. Be in some sunlight today. Take a walk about. Go and have a coffee, a latte. Buy yourself a crystal. Set of cards. Yeah. Spread the love to others. Smile. I do things now like, boop, boop. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that fall down by itself? Darn. My body's not letting me keep that up there. We're almost done with this. And the battle is very heavy right now. A lot of it is going on when you're sleeping. Okay. So be good to yourselves. Drink lots of water. I will be back on and talk about the radiation. So if you need to pop off right now, as a matter of fact, I think I'll just go ahead and add this on because I'm being inspired to do that. And if you have something to do, go do it. I'll just leave it here and people can come on. Thank you so much for joining me. Please leave a thumbs up on the video. Leave a thumbs up. Okay, so info. I'm going to close out with this. There has been a lot of how do I put it? People having problems with hair loss. What do you think about that? Because I talked about it briefly in Instagram. So why do you think that's happening? Why do you think that's happening? Think about it. Why they're losing their hair? So I was up a little late last night researching. Damn. I just put my hand right in, turned straight to it. Okay. But I really want a different one. There's a lot of frequencies out in the air, around us, and it's having an effect on our well-being. So you really have to nourish the thyroid because it produces the thyroxine that the body needs to have that actually helps you maintain a healthy weight. If it's too much thyroxine, then you're going to be too thin. If it's little thyroxine, then you're going to have weight. So we have to find a balance of what the thyroid is in sync with, aligning with the true balance for the thyroid. So one of the things that helps with any kind of exposure to higher energy that is acting like radiation. I'm wording it in a certain way. Acting like radiation. Your water that you're drinking, you're going to want to be using a frequency of 10,000 or 880 to help your body to alleviate that. Now, here's the thing, and I think I have it right. Hold on a second. Here it is. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to explain something. Remember when I came on and I was telling you guys, I'm been dealing with a kidney stone. Didn't know I was passing one until it was just like, oh my God, like glass passing through me. It was so painful. I was like, what the hell is this? So immediately started doing the Partiarco tinctures and then guided to do the cilantro tincture. Now I'm going to reiterate this. It cleanses and detoxifies. Okay. Partiarco and the cilantro mixed together. Put it in a little bit of juice and take it down. Then you're purging your body with the water. It really gets in with the frequency of 10,000 and pulls out the toxins of heavy metals, of anything that's been sitting inside of the body that has accumulated, especially from last year up to now, that's accumulated. When you start this, you will notice all of a sudden you just break out into a sweat because it is literally creating the heat, pulling that stuff out of you. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's just really lifting. I noticed that your friends, after 4 days of doing the program with it, I noticed how my lymph was moving. Then I got a massage yesterday. Thank you so much. Beautiful, wonderful Camille. She was able to fit me in for a time, and I needed to get this particular massage from her that was really, really good. And she was able to go in there and get things loosened up so that my body would start responding even more to what I was doing. So this is a good way to get your body back on track. Also by Lindell is the Emf Spray that is for environmental toxicity, radon, things that are out in the air. Highly suggest you get that. Lindell is the company. You want to order the EMF spray that goes under the tongue. It is a homeopathic, which means that it's not going to create any harm for you. It's small particles that are used for the body to respond, to get rid of whatever's going on. Start interlaying that. So now we can't afford to be lazy bees. We have to stay up on top of our game. And staying up on top of your game means this: being attentive of what you're taking in your body. If you take in something that you shouldn't take in, how to neutralize it out of your body and get back on track. How to really pay attention to what your body's doing. Because the hair is the first thing that starts showing you a sign that your nervous system is being hit really hard and your thyroid is out of whack, and whatever's going on in the atmosphere around you, air-wise, is affecting you. Okay? So please, please, please start taking the initiative to start paying attention to what are some of those signs and symptoms of radiation. I've talked about it before. Look it up. This is not a time for you to be passive and say, "Oh, I'll wait till it comes to me." No, start researching and looking up things so you know how to counteract them, to transmute the energy. Okay, so this cilantro is great. Great with Party Arco. With the Party Arco. Now, Hearthunberry, I talked about this. If you are someone that is heavy in a heart situation, emotionally distraught, okay, Hearthunberry is really good for soothing that. Okay, it's really good for that. Taking it at night really soothes that. Taking it in the day soothes that. It just really takes that that heavy heart energy off. Where you're creating, you're so into the heavy heart energy, it takes it off, but at the same time, it keeps you out of the anxiety and the depression of stuff. Okay, now I'm going to close out with this. Please start paying attention to how you're feeling in the frequency of the day. Pay attention when you're doing really good and all of a sudden your energy feels like it's just coming out of you. Pay attention to the time. Okay, when the frequency went up and you started feeling like you need to lay down and rest. Pay attention. And ask for your light codes, especially at night when you lay down. Work with your divine team and ask for your light code activations. And say, I am ready for new light code activations. What are some of the new gifts I need to be connected to? What are some of the new alignments? Everything is about alignment right now. Master alignment, if anything. Your day should start off, I've said it before. How am I like to take the next aligned action. What is my next aligned action for my divine soul? What does my divine soul want to do today? What's the desire of it? What is that next aligned action of my soul? Does your next aligned action of your soul means that you want to lay down and have a matcha while you're relaxing and just do some writing? Maybe your soul just wants to be, just be. Maybe your soul just wants to go out and just walk and not worrying about anything. What is the next aligned action to take? Only do the things that make you happy. Stop compromising yourself. There are people who play this compromising and then negotiation with themselves to justify being angry, to justify being depressed, to justify being upset. Quit it. Really? Come on now. Quit it. Now, if you've gone through something traumatic and something traumatizing has happened, okay, but you know what? if this was over 2 to 3 years and you're still hanging on to that pattern, what are you getting out of it? What are you getting out of it? I'm not saying if you went through something that was so traumatic you can't to get over it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there are some people that walk around with nothing but a bunch of anger because they didn't get something that they desire, or they've been angry at the way they were treated, or something happened. Why? Stop it. Stop it. Sometimes we do take that action. I've been known to do that. I'll come on here and spew, leave it up for that moment in time, and I'll come back and I'll delete it. I just wanted to get a message out. So whoever received that message, they got the message. I don't have time for stuff like that. You don't have time for stuff like that. And there's going to be a very defined line in the coming months of people of this and the people of nots. This is going to be a problem. It's already showing up. Because then you have families that are going to tell you, well, if you don't have it, then you can't come over and visit. Or if you don't do this, you can't go travel. If you don't do this, come on now. Stalk syndrome, that behavior. If you don't go and rob a bank, you can't be a part of our gang. If you want to be a part of this gang, you got to go jump off that bridge. Show us how you're down with us. Don't you feel like that? That using this to do that? Well, if you want to visit your cousin or your mother in the hospital, you have to get this. Manipulation. Manipulation. Been happening for 455,000 years. Are you tired of being manipulated? Threatened? All third dimensional. Shift up into 5 and be on your way and do what's divine. Shift into 5, be divine. Because this doesn't rule anything. It's just an agenda. Period. Do your research. You'll find out, and then you're going to be very upset. So I am currently getting downloads on how to transmute some of that energy. But it can only transmute it if the host wants it transmuted. Notice how I said if the host wants it transmuted. Okay? All right. I'm going to wrap that up. I will go ahead and do a separate post. I'll probably pop over to Instagram and talk about the weight thing. We'll start off with your writings today. Get that into place. I will see you tomorrow for the Sunday read. And I'll be over here so that it will be a lot easier for people to come in and ask for their readings and not getting bumped off. So for some reason, the energy is always bumping things off on this side of the road. Don't know what that's all about. But we just work with it and we just level up. All right, lovelies, be good to yourselves. Have a wonderful Astara day. Step into that beautiful energy day and start working with some really good frequencies of the 10,000, the 880 frequency to work with your body. And remember, you have to circle it, tap it 3 times to get it to go. Just the way things work. Okay. All right, lovelies. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Bye.